Now on GMU at 5, Hurricane Dorian moving up the East Coast. Learn what Utahns are doing to help those affected by that monster storm.
And the Green Ravine fire continues to burn in Tooele, what firefighters are telling homeowners this morning.
And I've got the latest weather conditions affecting the fires, but then tracking storm potential today, and even more possible storms that could affect the weekend. Some cooler air. Utah's most accurate forecast in the 5 o'clock hour of Good Morning Utah, starting right now.
Live from Utah's first TV station, Good Morning Utah at 5 starts now.
Good morning, Utah. I'm Sarah Martin in for Emily Clark.
And I'm Brian Carlson. The time is 4:59 on this Thursday. Firefighters are making progress on 2 wildfires burning in northern Utah. The Snoqualmie wildfire in Layton and the Green Ravine fire in Tooele County.
Firefighters have been battling that Green Ravine fire since Tuesday. ABC4's Jared Giactinini is live there at the command center with the latest. What do we know this morning, Jared?
Well, Sarah, it's rather dark outside. You can't see much of that fire this morning, but it's still very smoky in the area. Now, the fire has burned 1,700 acres and is 10% contained at last check. It's burning high up just east of the Lake Point community. Now, fire officials say the fire has grown overnight. Now let's get to some video. Crews are battling the flames by air and by land. Yesterday, crews worked to hold the fire line and to keep the fire away from power lines and communication towers, including our ABC4 communication tower. It sits towards the top of the mountain. Now, the cause of the fire is under investigation, but officials believe it to be human-caused. 110 personnel are using multiple tactics to get a handle on this fire.
It makes our job more difficult when we have to not only think about fighting the fire, but then we also have to go into structure protection mode, which we'll always do as part of the job to protect structures. But the more fuels there are around that structure, not only does it make the job more difficult for firefighters, but a whole lot more dangerous as well.
Now, those fuels fire officials are talking about look like this thick, dry grass. It's everywhere out here, and fire officials are urging residents to help, and coming up in the next half hour, we'll have more on how residents are trying to help. But firefighters will be waking up here in the next hour where they'll have a briefing at 7 a.m., and we expect to have some sort of update after that. Reporting live, Jared Giactinini, ABC4 News.
All right, thank you, Jared. Now to the Snoqualmie fire burning in Layton. As of this morning, that fire is 60% contained. The fire burned about 128 acres, and at one point, more than 120 homes were evacuated. Many people say they weren't sure they'd ever see their homes in one piece again.
It was horrible. We looked up and we saw the flames, and it was like 10:30 at night when our neighbor came and got us, and we came out and the whole mountain was on fire and it was moving down.
Firefighters say containment should continue to go up. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
Meanwhile, near Elko, Nevada, the Cherry Fire in White Pine County has burned nearly 4,000 acres. Crews only have it about 6% contained. Firefighters reporting they've made good progress on the west side of that fire. Officials believe it is human-caused. And in Salt Lake City, a car burst into flames and started a brush fire late last night. It started near 1800 North and I-15. Fire crews were able to knock it out quickly and keep that from spreading.
And with a number of fires burning throughout the state, people with respiratory issues say they're struggling to breathe with all the smoke. Air experts say the wildfires emit the same particulate matter found in our winter inversions. People living near wildfires with heart and lung problems will be affected the most by that smoke.
Good rule of thumb is that you're going to want, if you can smell the smoke, then levels are starting to reach a point where it's impacting your health.
Now, the Utah Department of Environmental Quality recommends you keep all doors and windows shut and limit your time outside.
I know I'm one of those people that's really susceptible to smoke. I've got allergies and asthma, and this is definitely not helping me.
Yeah, so there's a big concern for a lot of people. We want to know how's the weather helping out with that situation. Is the winds going to keep these things around here, Devin?
Well, the winds picked up a little bit here today, but humidity's helping out. We'll show you air quality. That's the thing we're talking about. We'll start with first just to get a look outside. Love this view of our colonial flag. It just show you exactly where the winds are that you would feel, and that flag's not blowing too strong. Right now, air quality in all reporting locations, these are the official spots from the Department of Environmental Quality, as Jared was just talking about. Now, the official forecast goes to yellow and moderate, but again, according to Jared, this is what I've been telling you time and time again. If you smell smoke locally close to a fire, you're actually breathing in soot and ash and particles from that fire. It's not good. Ozone levels responsible for yellow and moderate air. Air temperatures 77 in Salt Lake, 72 Tooele, 76 to Ogden. Winds, though, have been closer to about 10 miles per hour this morning. It's a sustained wind, averaged over a couple of minutes, but the wind gusts not much stronger, so there's a little touch of a breeze this morning. On the good news, these dew point numbers in 50s. It's a measure of the invisible water in the air, locked up in the air, and that's the water vapor. The higher that goes, the more humidity. It's most normally 30s. We're into 50s and noted that, but we got a couple of sprinkles and some clouds around and a little higher humidity. That's great for fighting the fires. That much higher humidity is going to hold temps down, lower 90s, but more storms possible throughout the day. I want to track in time windstorms are most likely to where you are. More on those fire conditions, and then a big storm to come this weekend and a touch of fall. I'll let you know which weekend day this arrives in Utah's most accurate forecast.
Thank you, Devin. You can always count on ABC4 for the latest on the wildfires near you. We'll keep you updated online at abc4.com and on our free mobile app.
New overnight, one person is killed in a crash in Salt Lake County. This happened just before midnight on I-15 near 148 South. A semi-truck stalled in one of the northbound lanes when a red Nissan Sentra, driving fast, rear-ended that truck. The driver of the car didn't survive. State troopers are investigating why that semi stalled in lanes of traffic. As you can see, it blocked the freeway for hours. However, that road is back open this morning.
Ogden police have released new body camera video of an officer-involved shooting from last month. Police say officers shot and killed 26-year-old Giovanni Mercado Bedoya near 32nd Street, Gramercy Avenue. The video shows him coming toward officers, and you can hear in that video officers calling for him to drop a knife. The 4 officers involved were put on paid administrative leave.
And some tense moments in a parking lot in a Salt Lake warehouse yesterday, all caught on video. Anthony Post, an employee at a nearby business, started recording what appeared to be a confrontation between 2 men armed with guns. Then this went down in the parking lot near 17th South and Imperial Road. Salt Lake police responded. One of the men told them it started over some stolen tools.
And the sheriff's office in Emron County wants your help to track down a man. They say he broke into a cabin in Joes Valley and stole a flat-screen TV, among other things, then took off on a four-wheeler. If you were in the area and saw anything unusual, perhaps a guy on a four-wheeler with a flat-screen TV, the Emron County Sheriff's Office wants to hear from you.
And a new federal grant is helping children in southern Utah who are victims of crime recover from trauma. The Washington County Children's Justice Center received a $230,000 grant from the Victims of Crime Act. As early as next week, they'll place 2 trauma-informed therapists in their school district. The therapists will help students who are victims of sexual abuse, neglect, and domestic violence.
Kids who have been a victim of a crime or a traumatic incident need between 8 and 12 sessions of therapy to get over that trauma.
Now, the Justice Center says the goal is to intervene as early as possible with child victims of crime to help them prevent further trauma.
As tensions increase over the separation of undocumented families on the southern border and beyond, the Salt Lake City School District is vowing to protect its students from immigration enforcement at school. The district says unless ICE officials have a signed warrant by a judge, no student, no matter their immigration status, should worry about action taken while they're at school.
We're scared for my family. If we're going to be like separate, I don't know what's going to happen.
I believe our students and our families need to know that their school district is by their side.
The district also vowed not to ask students about their immigration status or that of their families and denounced recent federal action of separating undocumented families.
And Salt Lake County now has another way to fight the opioid epidemic. Salt Lake County is one of just 6 communities across the country to get a 2-year, $600,000 federal grant. Opioid-related deaths have reached epidemic levels here in the United States. The Salt Lake County Mayor's office says here in Utah, drug poisoning deaths have outpaced the deaths from firearms, falls, and car crashes.
They're absolutely deadly. There is no, middle ground. If you continue to use, your chances are you're not going to make it. So for those reasons, this is a public health crisis.
Now, there is some good news here for people in Salt Lake County. They also reported that until recently, Utah ranked in the top 10 in the country for overdose deaths. Utah now ranks 21st.
The Utah County Clerk is claiming success after a mobile voting pilot program. It gave residents living overseas the option to vote in their municipal primary using a mobile phone app. An audit shows that 22 of 58 eligible voters participated. That's a 38% turnout compared to 25% turnout countywide. The mobile voters are residents of 7 of those 9 cities that held elections.
The National Cybersecurity Center had a third party verify the vote system, and they found no inconsistencies in their system. And then as far as votes cast and counted, we have found no inconsistencies to this point. So we're very happy with our results.
You can do your own audit of the process as a citizen auditor. For a link, go to our website, abc4.com.
Today is a great day to get out and give blood. Governor Gary Herbert has declared September 5th as Utah Blood Donation Day. This announcement comes in the face of a blood bank shortage nationwide. Utah Governor Herbert made the announcement alongside several other governors across the country. To find out where you can donate, you can visit the Red Cross's website.
It's here, the day comic, movie, and pop culture fans have been waiting for. FanX 2019 kicks off later this morning in Salt Lake City. The annual comic, movie, and pop culture convention will be in town for 3 days, starting this afternoon and running through Saturday. A large number of celebrity guests will be in town for picture and autograph opportunities, plus cosplay, vendor booths, and panels from the celebrities attending.
Now, if comic books aren't your thing, you may want to check out the State Fair. The Utah State Fair kicks off today at the fairgrounds in Salt Lake City. You'll find all sorts of delicious fried fair food. You've got interesting vendors, and of course, our ABC4 News team will be there live in the fair both today for Good Things Utah and for midday. The fair runs today through Sunday.
All right, the time is 5:10. Coming up on Good Morning Utah, the University of Utah has gone 100% smoke tobacco free. What this will mean for visitors and students. Plus, there's a new idea for plastic grocery bags, how one woman wants to make a difference for Utah's homeless.
The NCAA comes down hard on BYU. We'll talk about their appeal loss coming up next in sports.
Right now, we get a look outside in southern Utah. Our Southern Utah University Cam. Calm start to the day in Cedar City, where it's 62 degrees. Salt Lake City and the Wasatch Front, we pretty much got some upper 60s to 70s. 77 in Salt Lake City, a much warmer start to the day. That's due to some higher humidity, which actually is a good thing. Those who have to work outside, construction delivery services have some rain gear handy today, as numerous scattered storms are likelier coming in. And with that and higher humidity, that should hold temperatures down lower 90s today, not as opposed to a record tying day, 98 yesterday. But it's still well above the average high of 84, so the weather ball's still red. Warmer weather is ahead. I could say it's blinking blue because rain is going to be due. I'll tell you when storms are most likely to where you are, how we're fighting those fires, what the weather conditions are doing, and looking ahead to the weekend and big storms. It's all next in Utah's most accurate forecast. And if storms are out, you can track them with interactive radar at hand. Have our Pinpoint Weather app handy. Download it at iTunes Store, Google Play Store. While you're there, check out our ABC4 News News 4 app as well.
Since you're here, why don't we check your traffic here this morning, too. So we're looking this morning live at I-15. This is South Salt Lake at 29 South. A few cars out there on the road this morning. Traffic overall looking pretty good. We're back with sports after this.